Pittsburgh Steelers, the aggressor at the trade deadline, believe it or not. They go and bring in Mike Williams. They go and get Preston Smith. They didn't have to give up much to do it, just a couple of day 3 picks to go and get those guys. I think it's interesting, on both counts. Again, those are both premium positions. Those are both guys who've played at a very high level. Both guys who I think undeniably are in the back nine, but guys who can help you again in the here and the now. It sends a message to your locker room for that we like where we're at right now. With our quarterback situation being a little more settled, Russell Wilson's in there right now. They have Justin Fields. If anything goes wrong there, the defense is playing at a very high level. This addresses a couple of needs. Number one, it's been no secret the receiver's been an issue for them. Really going back to the Deontay Johnson trade, in March, offloading him. Did you do enough to replace him? It's been a while since the Steelers have been in this sort of situation at receiver, and this addresses it. It doesn't address it like a Brandon Ayuk would have. They made calls on Devontae Adams as well. So this isn't that sort of swing, but it does give you an experienced player that takes the pressure off of George Pickens to some degree, and a guy who is going to be motivated. Look, I think part of this whole thing is Mike Williams wanting to get out of New York because there wasn't great opportunity there for him. And I think that's why, when the Jets were asked by the Raiders, could you throw Mike Williams in that deal? The Jets said no. I think at the time the Jets, wanted to fortify themselves at the position. And then you look at it, how many snaps are there to go around? Is Mike Williams happy here? It becomes a factor there. Well, now he goes to Pittsburgh. He's going to have an opportunity to play. And I think you're going to get a motivated Mike Williams as a result. Had a ton of injuries, of course, hasn't been able to stay healthy. But, I think if they can keep him on the field, he can be a real player for him like he was for the Chargers in Los Angeles. And then, Preston Smith, to me, like that, it makes a strong position stronger. Now, you already have TJ Watt and you have Alex Highsmith there, but their depth had been stretched a little bit by injuries. And, Preston Smith's a guy with some versatility, can play inside and out, that can give you something on passing downs. Even with Watt and Highsmith on the field, you can put all three of those guys on the field together and let them wreak havoc, make people pay for overplaying Watt a little bit. And then, if you do have more bad injury luck, it gives you a solid insurance policy. So both those things were logical moves by Omar Khan. And to me, to some degree, this is Omar Khan putting his stamp on the Steelers. We've seen a few of the moves that he's made, but this is a more aggressive move than maybe we would have seen in midseason from Kevin Colbert. So Omar Khan putting his stamp on the Steelers here and sending a good message to the locker room, like, hey, we believe this is a team that can compete, not just to get into the playoffs, but to make some noise when they get there.